Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Parenting Behind the Behavior. I'm Brook Berg, and today we are talking about screen time. So research shows us that kids who are plugged in more than those kids who have less screen time are less happy. And so our parenting challenge is not necessarily how to prevent kids from using technology altogether and just banning it, but rather to achieve a healthy balance. And how do we do that? One of the ways we can do that is by creating a family media plan. And if your kids are older, you can certainly allow them some input in this. And remember too that you are in charge as the parent and what that media plan looks like. So a couple pieces of that plan. First of all, talk to your kids, and I would encourage you to actually write this plan down. But talk to them about the where, when, and what sort of content they can view or what they can do online. So are they allowed to have devices in their bedroom? Are they allowed to have them during mealtime? What is the amount of time? Are they allowed to view anything on YouTube? So what are those sort of restrictions or guidelines that you would like them to follow? So that's first and foremost in your family media plan. Explain to them also the consequences if they choose not to follow your family media plan. And then as a parent, this might be the hardest part, but be prepared to follow through on those consequences if they don't follow those guidelines. Monitor what they're doing online and let them know that you will be doing that. And it's not because we want to be super spy parents, it's because our job as a parent is to keep our kids safe. And one of those responsibilities is doing so online as well. So letting them know that you will be checking up on their online use and being present and active in that piece of their life. And then again, in this media plan, your job as a parent to help catch them being good and see the positive in terms of technology use too. So if you see that they have been researching their favorite baseball player online, encourage that behavior and talk about the positive ways and the positive effects of technology. If you read a text message where you see that your child is being kind and maybe encouraging a friend in that text message, talk to them about that and tell them that you're proud of them and that you love to see this sort of involvement around technology. So encourage that. You all know your children best and what works and what doesn't, probably. It's a matter of getting that media plan in place. And it's also important for us to just recognize and think about some other recommendations. So in 2016, American Academy of Pediatrics came out with new screen time recommendations. And so what those look like are children 18 months and under, really no screen time for them is recommended, except for video chatting. So if you're away for work or you want to connect online with grandparents and you can FaceTime or video chat with them, that's a great way to use technology in a positive way, even for those little ones. For those younger toddlers, maybe 18 months to 24 months, still really no screen time is recommended. If you do, then we would encourage parents to maybe have that child in the lap and that you are talking through sort of every piece of what you're viewing together and that you are really narrating each piece of that. Those older toddlers, preschool age, maybe 3 to 5-ish, we would look at about 1 hour of quality screen time. And then kids 6 and above, the recommendation is really no more than 2 hours. Now, the big thing with this is really quality over quantity. Now, certainly we don't want our kids on screens for multiple hours all day long. I don't think any of us want that. But it is really about that parent or caregiver engagement. It's about us helping narrate what they see. It's about us taking what they're learning online and helping develop other activities around it. It's us being there, being engaged, and having conversations around it. So that quality is really, really important as we think about screen time. So providing opportunities maybe in a written list around things that you think are great ideas for them to potentially do online if they're wanting to use up those 2 hours of screen time that they're allowed. Having a list of things written down could be a positive way to help say we should do a matching game, or let's research the process of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, let's practice typing, whatever it might be. Having a list that they can actually look at is helpful. And then doing that as well for non-technology related summer activities. So actually writing a list together and putting it on your fridge, providing ideas like let's have a bike wash or paint rocks or do a scavenger hunt, whatever it might be, so that they can see that visual of things that they may choose to do instead of being online. So best of luck in creating your family media plan. Extension has some wonderful resources online on our parenting website regarding little ones and technology, and also how to use technology in a positive way with your tweens and your teens. So please go ahead and check that out. And I hope you all have an awesome summer and enjoy as much time as you can outside. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.